Hi there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor with a check of your latest forecast. Well, our number one concern right now is Hurricane Florence. Good news is it's gone from a Category 4 hurricane down to a Category 2 hurricane, so it has weakened a little bit. However, the weakening may only be temporary. But you can see once this loop starts again, we have that very well-defined eye, which is normally indicative of major hurricane status, which means Category 3 or higher. But you can see that eye is pretty much filled in. So right now, winds are sustained at 105 miles per hour as it continues on a northwest track at 10 miles per hour. Now, even if Florence does not have a direct impact on us here in the East Coast, or really in Hampton Roads, don't forget, we have two more tropical waves coming off the coast of Africa. So now as we're getting into the peak of hurricane season, things are really starting to ramp up out there. Well, let's put a track on Florence for you, and it still has the potential to weaken even to a Category 1 hurricane sometime between now and going into Friday. But then watch as we go into Sunday. Here we are Sunday, 7 o'clock. It has the potential to strengthen back into a Category 2 hurricane rather, with winds at 105 miles per hour. Then we head into early next week, Monday and Tuesday, and look at this. It could potentially become a major Category 3 hurricane with winds at 120 miles per hour. Now, as far as where Florence can go, you have to lay all possibilities out on the table, especially this far out. I mean, we're a solid week away from this even really having any impact on us here on the East Coast. And I say East Coast, not just in Hampton Roads, because really you could watch Florence make any landfall anywhere from Miami all the way up to Massachusetts. But it also has the potential to curve towards the East Coast and then go back out to sea. So I really can't emphasize enough, we have to lay out all possibilities. Here's a look at our spaghetti models. You do have one that really goes almost due north and out to sea. I don't think that's as likely at this point. You can see the majority of the spaghetti models at least keep it consistent through the weekend, and then as we head into early next week, that's where it kind of branches off a little bit. This turquoise line you see here, that's actually our American model, where it does not have it making a direct hit into the East Coast. It has it curving close to the East Coast and going back out to sea, whereas the CMC line here, the blue line, that's actually the Canadian model. That one takes it potentially anywhere from Myrtle Beach or into Wilmington, North Carolina. That would be a problem for us. So we, again, have to watch all possibilities over the next week or so. Here's a look at our future track forecast, a little bit closer to home and at least what's going to happen through the weekend. We'll stay dry for the rest of today. We'll be dry overnight. It's just going to be very warm and muggy. And then heading into Friday, mix of sun and clouds, slim chance of an isolated shower, temperatures in the upper 80s. Then we head into Saturday. Cold front comes through, basically parks itself over the Tidewater region. So we are going to be dealing with on and off showers for Saturday, Sunday, even on into Monday of next week. But going into Tuesday and Wednesday, well, those days are a little up in the air at this point, depending on what Hurricane Florence wants to do. So take those forecast days with a grain of salt right now. Let's just get through the weekend. And yes, this weekend looking a little bit unsettled.